What's going on? I'm Russ Hawkins, and if you're watching this, there's a really good chance you relate to this feeling. You still train, you still want to be strong, but your body feels older than it should. Your hips feel locked, your back feels tight, your shoulders don't move like they used to. And even if you're consistent, you don't really fully trust your body anymore. And what I want you to know is this: you're not broken, something is just missing from your training. So who this is for. Now, this video is for a specific type of person, former athletes, high performing professionals, people who still care about performance, strength, and looking good. But overall, their body just feels beat up, stiff, and unreliable. Maybe you've had an injury, maybe you've dealt with disc issues, hip pain, chronic tightness, or flare ups, or maybe you're not in pain, but you're plateaued and you can feel your athleticism slipping. If that's you, then this will click. Now, the real problem. Here's the biggest reframe that I can give you. Most people think they have a mobility problem or a flexibility problem, or they think they just need to stretch more. But in most cases, the truth is you're not broken. Your system is disconnected. What's disconnected is that your core and your hips, your strength and your movement, your training and your recovery. And when those things are disconnected, your body doesn't feel safe. So what it does is protect itself. And this is why most people get stuck, honestly. They rotate between the same approaches, they stretch what feels tight, they rehab what feels like symptoms that are forever taking over their body and how they feel. They do random conditioning and flare something up. They lift heavy and hope their body holds up. And the result is usually the same. They get temporary relief, then the pain comes back, or the tightness comes back, or the plateau comes back. And they start thinking, well, maybe this is just what getting older feels like. I'm here to tell you it's not. Here's the truth: pain is not usually a mobility problem, it's a load tolerance problem. Your body tightens and guards when it can't control force, absorb force, or produce force. So, what does it do? Is that it protects itself. So, it protects you. And that's why stretching deeper usually doesn't work, because you're not building trust. You're forcing range, and your nervous system doesn't like that. Now, this is a huge one. Tightness is often protection, not short muscles. Your body tightens when it doesn't trust stability, it senses weak links, or load feels unpredictable. So, what happens is your hips feel tight, your low back feels tight, your shoulders feel tight. And what's actually happening is your system is putting on the brakes. Stretching doesn't remove the brakes, strength and control does. Now, who am I? Quick context of who I am and why I coach this way. My name is Russ Hawkins, and I'm an athletic performance coach. Now, I grew up an athlete playing basketball, baseball, football, soccer, and lacrosse. I've competed in endurance events such as marathons. I train for high rocks, soon to be training for a full Ironman. I've also rebuilt my own body from chronic back pain and hip issues. I've dealt with injury from a knee surgery of a torn meniscus. And what happened with that is that I felt locked up. And I know what it's like to not want to train hard, but feel like your body is holding you back. I'm also a certified NASM performance enhancement specialist. But really, most importantly, I've coached people through this exact process. Clients who couldn't even touch their toes, clients who couldn't rotate, people who felt stiff and beat up for years. And when working with me, they're finally able to start moving like themselves again and start moving as the human body should. With that, I've come up with the athletic restoration system. This is not a workout plan. What it is a performance system, and it's designed to restore coordination, rebuild strength safely, and layer conditioning without any flare ups. The goal isn't just to get out of pain. The goal is to rebuild a body that you can trust again, a body that feels athletic, resilient, capable. Now, this has 3 phases. Phase 1 is reset and realignment. This is where we restore core and hip coordination. We regulate the nervous system. We reduce guarding, and we start earning range back safely. Phase 2 is rebuild. This is where we rebuild strength and capacity, lean muscle, a stronger aerobic base, a controlled intensity. This is where you start feeling powerful again. And finally, phase 3 is perform and sustain. This is where we bring back speed, power, athletic movement, and resilience. So you can train hard without fear and sustain results long term. Now, here's the difference between this and most other programs. Most programs chase fatigue, they isolate muscles, they ignore recovery, they ignore readiness, and they train the body like it's just a machine. What I need you to understand is that the body is a system. In athletic restoration, we prime the nervous system first. We build strength through range. We train the whole athlete so your body adapts instead of fights you. Now, the true outcome, when we do this the right way, people just don't feel better. They move smoother. They feel stronger week to week. They train without flare-ups. They stop feeling fragile. They stop feeling stiff. They stop feeling like they need to manage their body. And the biggest thing is that they start trusting their body again. And that confidence changes everything. How you train, how you carry yourself, how you show up in life. And this is why I built this program. And it's 4 to 6 months. And really what we're looking for isn't just losing body fat or gaining muscle or fixing a hip. The real outcome is trusting your body again, training with confidence, moving without hesitation, living without constant pain management, and feeling athletic again. So if you're watching this and thinking, this feels like it was made for me, it's really not an accident, because I built this system for the exact person who wants to perform without breaking down. And the next step, it's as simple as this. If you want to explore working together, book a call with me. It's just a conversation to see if this is the right fit. And if it is, I'm going to show you exactly what working together would look like. Talk to you soon.